All right, clarinet. So looking at imperium, we have our accented notes and staccato notes and a breath mark or phrasing mark after that second measure. Make sure that we remember that we have B flat. So in measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In measure 6, we have an A and then a B flat, first finger. All right, and then okay. So let's take it from the beginning. All right, play through it together. And you can always rewind these little sections to go over it a few times, as many times as you'd like to. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. Okay, so that section right there, 13, it might feel a little like, whoa, when you first start going through it. Just remember, if you practice it a few times, you'll get the fingering more comfortable and you'll be fine. So much easy stuff from here on out. Excuse me, that's a morning yawn right there. Okay, so measure 27, we have ta, 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 tit, ta, ta, tit, ta, tit, ta. So just, legato, staccato, you have your tenuto marking that line and then the staccato marking. So short, long, short. All right, so let's try that. 27. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now, those two measures before 35, we'll go over those in just a second. Before that, we had some B flats. 3 before 35. A, G, B flat, A, G, A. Okay, so take a look at that measure. Now, in 2 before 35, we have our high D, and you can always look these fingerings up, but I mean, I'm right here, why not tell you? So thumb, register key, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right, so it's like a low G, and then add your register key onto it. Okay, so that's that first note, 2 before 35, and you add your pinky. F, then E, then C. Now here's a little trick. Going down to that B flat, that last note, that B flat, leave your the fingers on the bottom. It'll help stabilize your clarinet and actually brings it more in tune. See, so my finger, I left my right hand down when I came down to that B flat. Okay, so C to B flat. You can also leave these two fingers down and just bring those two fingers up for it. Right? Okay, so there's a few more things to practice. Yeah, 27 to 35, especially those last 3 measures of that phrase. So then before 61, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's just run 53 to 61. Take a look at that. So we have G, G, E, D, G, then that high E. Now here's a new one. So we have the E, then the C, and then B natural. Okay, so take a look at that. That is on the top, bottom of the top row down here, and then we reach all the way across to the longest of the, not the one down here, the one on top, the longest of those keys for that B natural in 53, 54, 55, in measure 56. That's a B natural. then rest. Still the same notes that we just played. Then B natural, D, then E flat, E flat. Now to get that C, instead of having to switch from the E flat to the C like this, 2 measures before 61 and then measure before 61 to be able to go from here to here. Instead of that, we can play an alternate fingering to the C, and that is this key over here. So long key, next key, and then bring it down, and the one right in the middle, right at the joint of the clarinet, okay? That, you can also play C that way. See how it's pulling that down? So now having to play C. So that way I can play E flat, then C. C, instead of having to go E flat, C, like trying to move my pinky and catch it. Kind of, that isn't the best way to do it. They gave us this alternate fingering so we could do that. So go. Right? So that's the 2 measures before 61. And then before 68, then we have that high G. And then we have a C through the rest of the section. Okay, and then B natural. Then we have A, leave those fingers down, and come back to the C. Okay, now this is going to stretch you, and this is going to be difficult. This is something that if you practice over the next week to 2 weeks, it's going to pop your skill level up to that next level, okay? And we might even set up a little private lesson time so we can go over these notes a little bit more. Okay, so we can work that out. I will see you in class, and just keep up the hard work. Thanks.